Lisa Block here, MD&M West 2026. I am super excited to be given the opportunity to speak with amazing companies, and Zeus is no different. I'm going to open up the floor for them to introduce themselves, but I'm super excited for them to talk about their company, their technology. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Jim, can you introduce yourself?
I can, Lisa. Thank you very much. I'm Jim O'Connell. I'm our Chief Commercial Officer here at Zeus.
Awesome. Suresh?
Hi, I'm Suresh Sainath. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Zeus.
And last but certainly not least,
Hi, I'm Mike Evers, Commercial Marketing Director at Zeus.
I love it. Mike actually just finished doing awesome talk. If you have not seen it, go find it so that you can watch it. I'm super excited to get into all the good things with them. So Jim, I need to ask you a question. From a customer perspective, what is the reason why PFX is such a breakthrough for medical and the medical device industry?
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. So maybe I'll take kind of a step back and,
Yeah.
educate a little bit on what Mike's talk was about, and that is
Yeah.
at this meeting, we're super excited about launching our new platform of PFX.
Awesome.
This is a new liner technology, and it's first-of-world technology overall. When we think about this, where it fits into is there's been tons of conversations for a really, really long time about things like sustainability with our key customers, things like
Sure.
forever chemicals or PFAS in the environment and the impact that they might have, and also alternatives to sterilization and so on and so forth. And up until this time, there's been a lot of debate, there's been a lot of uncertainty, and there's been a lot of push to move away from these types of technologies.
Yeah.
However, there never really has been a solution
Gotcha.
until today.
Okay. Awesome.
And that's what we're really excited about, to share that
Yes.
story and start partnering with our customers.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. So take us down the journey. Mike did a talk about it today. You're talking about there's never really been a solution. Can you give us like just a kind of a feeler of like why the technology made such a difference, like the way you've created it?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the difference for our customers, maybe I'll start with that, right? I mean, if you think about it, I view it in, people make decisions kind of for three different reasons, right?
Okay.
One is usually out of fear.
Fear.
One is out of being incentivized, and
Yes.
the third would be just making an impact on the world, or doing good, or doing better on a daily
Absolutely.
basis. When we think about this, with this uncertainty of these types of technologies that are on the market today, there is a bit of uncertainty. How long will they be allowed to be used globally, not just here in the US? What requirements will people have to follow in the future? So from a customer perspective, kind of eliminating those fears and being able to move to a technology where really there's no trade-offs at all. As a matter of fact, some of the characteristics of this new technology are actually superior to that of the status quo today.
Okay.
And then if you think about incentivization from a customer perspective, as a chief commercial officer, I believe that there is an inherent first mover advantage here for customers that want to participate and work with us directly on how we can help accelerate their R&D in this area, how we can help partner through our catheter manufacturing capability, and really unlock this innovation cycle and speed things up overall. And then, of course, going back to the sustainability message and just doing better in the world and giving customers a win in these types of categories is really what we're focused on.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I am huge on companies that don't just compare in a market, but contrast, right? There's a big difference in what you offer. You differentiate in a very specific way. Mike, can you tell me what makes PFX Flex such a compelling first product in the PFX solutions and portfolio?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So PFX Flex has a lot of great advantages, like Jim had mentioned.
Yeah.
First off, it doesn't require an etch like PTFE does, so you get rid of the chemicals. You don't have to worry about heat and light exposure that will impact that etch. And you're literally trading electrons in a covalent bond, which makes it really durable to eliminate any sort of issue with delamination, and it really just improves performance in general. These materials also come over not only a silver-plated copper mandrel, but also a peak mandrel, enabling us to take these sizes all the way to 387 thousandths ID, which is substantially larger than the limitation that exists today at 91.5. Furthermore, it is a melt flow polymer, so you're able to do a little bit more with it with flaring and tipping. And in general, we think this is going to be a great alternative and just another tool in the tool belt for our customers.
Well, that sounds amazing, but we have to go to the technology, right? I want to ask you, Suresh, about just what makes the PFX platform such a significant technological advancement.
I mean, I would say, like, similar to what Jim and Mike have talked about, like, for 60 years or so, I'm an R&D engineer by profession, so we've used PTFE liners to build catheters. So almost all catheters out there has a PTFE inner layer. And for the first time, we are able to use something different and make a catheter that's not PTFE based, but still maintain the same performance characteristics that you get out of PTFE or PFAS or forever chemicals. Lubricity being one of them, good lamination being another one of them. So far, like everything that's out in the market today is all like derivatives of like thermoplastic materials, like where you add like certain additives to get the lubricity. For the first time, what we have been able to achieve is like come up with a material that's using the base material properties to get the lubricity, pretty similar to what we have done with PTFE for the last 60 years. So in that regard, it's a pretty significant shift in the way we are looking at like liners and catheter manufacturing process, and so that's why we're pretty excited about it.
I love that. I love that. And we love anything that's created with intention, right, with your customers in mind. Obviously, we've been hearing more and more about concerns about PFAS and things like that. Why should your customers engage early in the PFX Flex?
Yeah, I mean, in reality, you know, a lot of the development of these types of technologies that come to market, I'm not talking about PFX necessarily, I'm talking about more end-use device with our largest customers that are out there.
The whole purview of the entire portfolio. I gotcha.
These things take a long time to bring to market. You know, in some cases, depending upon whether it be an FDA 510K cleared device, whether it be a PMA device or investigative device, these things could take upwards of 7, 8, 9, or 10 years. We don't know where the landscape's going to be in 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 years, frankly. You know, the FDA, it's kind of interesting. The FDA came out with a position statement in, I believe it was August of this year, saying essentially that the products that are on the market are safe for human use, and there's no studies that prove otherwise. And we support that, by the way. We're not claiming here that there's anything with regards to that we're going against. But the key statement after that is there's no alternative in the market. And as we're trying to say, we're trying to switch that paradigm today, trying to engage with our customers today and immediately. And again, when you say, why should a customer move fast with us here?
Early adopters.
Because I think there's a benefit for them. You know, when you think about the landscape that's out there, if you think about large IDNs or health systems in the United States, or you think about tenders and bids that go on overseas, a lot of them are starting to look at sustainability elements of these bids and which customers are really checking the box in each one of these areas. And we've seen reports in Europe as well, directly tying these tenders to PFAS in solutions. So, you know, there's certainly a first mover advantage. We are working on a permanent certification that customers will be able to brand these products as made without PFAS in the future, or PFAS free if they wish to in the future with the certification. We're not quite there yet. But we certainly have all of the testing and requirements that put us in that position today.
Absolutely. In any form of innovation, early adopters are absolutely essential, right? It just catalyzes the industry in a way nothing else does. Can you tell me, Suresh, what is it about the PFAS change what does it change to kind of advance the future of catheter technologies? Like, what did you see? What have you seen?
I mean, like for everything that we like PTFE about, there are certain disadvantages of PTFE. Primarily the sterilization aspect of it. So PTFE is limited to ETO sterilization, which, as everybody knows, like has had a bad rep recently in the market. The PFX portfolio, we can sterilize using gamma and E-beam. So you get to have like more options using the sterilization process, which kind of opens up your design options for your catheters as well. Not just on the catheters, but also all the other components that go along with your catheters. So now it opens up your design options. So gives you lots of chances to design a better catheter, like a better performing catheter, and also differentiate yourselves in the market like Jim was talking about.
Yeah, and I love something that you guys say here. You say it's designed as a scalable platform, not just some one-off solution, which is essential. Can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
I think everything that we do at Zeus, we think about like what we've done over the past 60 years. Like it's all about like innovation and scalability aspect of it. So like Mike was talking about, like PFX Flex is the first launch of our portfolio in the PFX product family. We have a bunch of products that's coming right behind it. So our goal is to have like a portfolio of products under the PFX that not only differentiates itself in performance, but also is scalable, the way Zeus has always been known for. and give customers options. So you can innovate with us and use our PTFE FEP product, or if you want to be the first mover of the PFX portfolio, then we are ready for you guys.
That's wonderful. Well, Mike, I know you did a talk, so I want to ask you if you can give me a little more information on what's next for the PFX platform.
Yeah, absolutely. So PFX Flex is an alternative to a film cast liner.
Yes.
Typically, these are very flexible. They're used in accessing the brain and the periphery, very tight bend radiuses, and require that flexibility. Some of the other products that we're looking at are going to be an alternative to a free extruded liner, which has more, a higher modulus, more stiffness, and are going to be more akin for structural heart and larger valve deliveries and things of that nature. We're also looking at an alternative to FEP, which is material that's used as a process aid and then thrown away at the point of use. And so this alternative is going to be more recyclable, meaning that that sustainability option will exist for our customers as well as the end customers. And then finally, we also have a lubricious version of polyimide, which is a pretty unique polymer that's got properties used in a variety of different applications. And so we actually have an alternative that is lubricious without having any PTFE additive. So all of these are coming in the next year. And as mentioned, this is not just a one-off. This is kind of the direction that we're heading to ensure that our customers have, a sustainable option for future-proofing, all their designs, and having all these different options for unique combinations, using more than one of these in a given device.
Yeah, well, I absolutely love this. I love it. I love the intention around it. I love how you guys have thought through the entire thing. And I love that you're developing the portfolio. Can you give me, Mr. Commercial, can you give me another bird's eye view just as to maybe some of the struggles that you've seen in early adoption, how you guys have been able to overcome them, things of that nature?
Yeah, I think one of the big advantages here is we do have our CathX engineers, which is our catheter construction and subassembly arm of our business.
Okay.
So it's really important to mention that because obviously what we don't want to do is turn a technology over to our customers and have them struggle. Absolutely. And have them go through numerous iterations, numerous testing requirements, and all of these things, and really burn a lot of R&D resources when it ties to that. So our approach has been really to go slow, understand these things up front, make the changes that otherwise our customers would have to make on their own, and now deliver a product to them that would take them down to the road of innovation way further than they would have been otherwise. So when we say things like, what kind of struggles and things, there's certainly material handling aspects of this product that we got to make sure that we're dialed in with the right customers. We certainly don't want to just drop this product off and say, hey, good luck. We want to be there and work with them arm in arm. It's kind of like for some of our large customers, when they launch a new product in the market, they're certainly not going to drop it off to a physician and say, hey, tell me how it went.
Right.
They're going to want to be there side by side. They're going to want to be working with them because the most important thing is not just the launch of this product, it's the success of the launch of this product. And success is really determined by how successful our customers are.
I love that. And as you could tell when you said that, I had so many opinions about it because we see this a lot with a lot of new technologies as they're developed. A lot of times people are so obsessed with speed. They don't look at developing something that's holistic and that it works on the first day, and they don't drop it off and leave the customers by themselves. The fact that you guys have really thought about that is amazing. So listen, I am super excited to hear from you about what it is you think overall. What is your overall difference? What is it that makes your technology the one? And when I say that, I don't just mean what you offer from a technological perspective, but I'd like to talk about the customer experience because it sounds like you've really thought about that, but I'd love for the customers to have some kind of understanding of what their experience will be with working with your team.
Great. Lisa, I love that question. I appreciate the setup here. So PFX Flex is a really unique product. As Jim had mentioned, it does require some learning, and the great thing is it doesn't require any new equipment or fixtures. There will be some adjustments there, but this product is not important just because it's a one-off. This platform is essentially highlighting the fact that PFAS are not the only important part of sustainability.
That's amazing.
In a lot of cases, it's renewable energy, it's greenhouse gases, it's waste reduction, and a lot of other things that we've learned in our vast interviews and all of our key opinion leaders and customers that have been very forthright. And so the way that Cathex has been a collaborator in the past as a component manufacturer is now shifting into more of a sustainability leadership position. And as Jim had mentioned, having Cathex to take these components into finished catheters really enables us to have that foresight and insight to make those recommendations for our customers in the future here.
That is amazing. And listen, I want to make sure that you guys are able to communicate every thought that you wanted to get across to the audience today. And so in our final moments together, I want you each to think about one commercial idea you'd like to leave them with, a technological idea that you'd like to leave them with, and then a forward-thinking idea you'd like to leave them with. Suresh, could you think of one technological idea you'd like to leave the audience with today?
I mean, just start working with us. Like, we are excited internally on...
Just start working with him.
Yeah.
Do it. Yes.
Just do it.
I love it. No, I love it. Because if you are not an evangelist for you, nobody else will be. I absolutely love that. What about you?
Yeah, I think Suresh hit on it. This year is our 60th year anniversary of our organization, and Zeus has had a position in the market as a trusted manufacturer and partner, and we take that really seriously.
Yeah.
So, really where I'm going with that is for customers when we do engage, rest assured, we have taken all of these steps to make sure that they're successful. We're here to support them all along the ways in order for them to be successful.
Yes.
And we certainly have not, cut any corners with the development of this at all.
Yes.
But it's important that we partner, and we are very transparent as we think about scalability.
Yeah.
And how we support these folks, not just for the development, but to get these products in development to manufacturability, and then in the market.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, listen, one of my responses says, PFF Flex is just the beginning. I want you to finish off with your thought.
Absolutely. There's never been a more exciting time with Zeus than right now.
Awesome.
The culmination of our body of knowledge and longstanding relationships and specific investment to make sure that we're going to remain a leader in the industry is really, really empowering. We don't just have PFX products that we're launching. We have other products that are really going to change the way that people think about not just how catheters are used, but everything from start to finish, how they're designed, how you're handling the materials, and all of these are becoming more integral into Zeus as we expand from a component manufacturer to more of a design leader and a support of our customers' designs as well.
Absolutely. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, Zeus has not taken their foot off the gas. All of these years developing amazing products for you, and they are just getting started. I hope that you will connect with them. Can you guys let us know how we can reach you?
Yeah, come see us at booth 3001. We have our landing page at PFX Flex, and please come find us where you can.
Please make sure that you're checking in with them. You are at MD&M West 2026, the only place you will find amazing technologies like these. Please make sure that you stop by and see them. This is Lisa Block, and I can't wait to see you again.
Thanks so much, Lisa.